still amaze me. Wouldn't it be crazy? But you still amaze me. Wouldn't it be crazy?
What's up, everybody? This is another episode of Better Than Static. Tonight we got a new lineup because we got a special guest, Luke McCowan. He's our buddy from back home, and he is in the all white and the cowboy boots on the end.
Lieutenant Dangle.
And then Chris, you and Lucas do your intro.
Yeah, I'm Chris. I'm still here. Slutty as ever, and Lucas is still here.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Lucas.
Looking fly.
Yeah, and if you can already tell, we're a bit of a mess today.
Yep.
Yeah, we got a fast turnaround on episodes because me and Chris will be gone this weekend, so we're trying to record early. So we're coming in topicless. So we're gonna see how this goes.
Chris,
So
you
how was I guess I am.
Okay.
Wait, where do I go?
Also, go to the front driver's side seat or passenger side seat.
Okay.
So if you hear an echo, I'm going to try to edit it out. But me and Lucas are in the same room, and I'm in like this little tent we made out of an air mattress and cover. So we are trying to do the best we can with that. But yeah.
Okay, yeah. So how has been the first couple days? You wreaking havoc on Lexington.
It's been good. I haven't been to Lexington in a while. Last night we were pretty chill. Me and Lucas played a little bit of what did we play last night? The
Kingdom
Disney
Hearts.
game, Kingdom Hearts.
The
Yeah.
Disney game.
Yeah, I could not. I had a brain fart. Sorry. We were like trying to figure out the puzzles and stuff. And then today I had training for work, and that was boring as heck. And then me and Lucas are now streaming, and it's been a
I know
party.
what you're doing now.
Yeah, I mean we're in here.
Were there any chicks at your training?
Yes.
He had two of them in his car.
He got chicks on his car today.
Yeah.
Two chicks.
Not just one.
Not just one, two.
What was the average age? 55.
No, they were like my
17.
age. I graduated with them.
Oh,
I
17.
graduated college with them. No. They were my age.
Were they at your training, or were they just hanging out with you?
Like mental
No.
age or physical age?
Physical age.
What was their shoe size?
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I didn't ask them that.
Did you get their social security number?
No, but I do have their phone numbers.
Hey.
Oh, that's the next best thing.
Yep.
Is that something you're going to pursue?
I mean, I've been friends with them forever. I graduated with them. We did homework like every night together.
All the
Wait,
more reason.
graduated college or high school?
College.
Oh, okay. Do me and Lucas know them?
Probably not, because they're engineers. You don't know many of my engineer friends.
They're Okay, so women in engineering are probably like the most hounded women ever. Like they're like
They are
a woman walks into an
far
engineering
between.
class, and everybody in the room
Wait,
turns
what?
their head.
Yeah, they are.
What'd
few
Lucas say?
They are few and far
Few and
between.
far between.
Yeah, and the ones that are there, they're pretty chill. Luke, quit shooting.
Okay, I thought you were
Lucas
gonna say, "Oh
off.
yeah, they're pretty ugly."
No.
Jeez.
But yeah, they we're just like at the
Oh.
training. We were probably the youngest ones there, and everybody else was going out to eat. And they're like, "Hey, you want to go with us?" I'm like, "Yeah." Where y'all going?
Where they go, Denny's?
No, we went. Or wait, the old people?
Yeah.
They went to the Cracker Barrel.
Oh yeah.
Well, that's the second
Classic.
best thing.
This is not
Did
an
you
ad.
Oh, did you see where that old couple has visited all but one Cracker Barrel in the entire country?
Where was
Yep,
the one they
I
didn't
saw that.
visit?
I don't know. I didn't look at it because I don't know. I just thought it was strange. They'd visited like 499 out of the 500 Cracker Barrels in the U.S.
Now I've been to a lot. I've been to Cracker Barrel a lot, but I've only been to like the same one.
It's not funny.
I didn't
It's
say
not
it
funny.
was funny.
You were laughing.
Whatever, Chris.
Who is
Quit badgering
driving
me.
this car? Who is driving it?
Chris. Chris is driving this car.
Chris, you need to learn. You're going to learn today how to drive.
You're gonna learn today.
Oh gosh. So we found out Chris needs to take a driver's ed class.
I'm a good driver. Shut up. How many wrecks have you been in, Tyler?
Don't ask that question.
Oh, that thing moved. That's the only interactive thing in this whole game, probably, other than cars.
So,
Pretty much.
so you've been
Everything
in
else is solid.
more than one wreck, probably.
Yes,
Yeah.
but one of them wasn't
Okay.
my fault.
Okay, I've been in 2 wrecks. One was a rear ender, my fault. The other one was most definitely not my fault, or most definitely not my fault. Oops. That's when my dad got a big old bruised knee.
Man,
Oh, no.
Kenny got a bruised
Did you-
knee.
Yeah, we were pulling off onto a road, and the person pulling into the road we were coming out of didn't. They cut their wheels too quick, and they hit the smack in front of my car.
One of the times that I was in an accident was there's a wreck in front of me, like pretty bad one, and the ambulance came in and they needed me to back up. Well, the car behind me didn't have its lights on because like it was just we were stopped in traffic, so I didn't see it behind me and I backed into it.
Wow.
And then the next time, I had crossed a lane and somebody came over on me that was going the same direction as me, and I had to go back into the turning lane, and someone came in after I was already in the turning lane, so like front fender bender.
I've never been in one.
Yeah, you better
just
knock on
don't-
wood.
Yeah. Did the person you backed into? Did they yell at you and stuff?
No, like because I only popped like so you know how like there's like chrome detailing and stuff. It just
Sure.
like popped. It popped like a piece
Oh,
in
no.
half.
Oh,
So like he just had to
Okay.
like go to his like
I'm getting out of this
whatever
car.
brand of car he was, the dealership, and he had to get a new piece for that. So it wasn't bad. I felt really embarrassed because like I backed into him, but like I said, I couldn't see him because it was dark and it's on.
Man, I don't have any. Man, I don't have like anything to share because my life is so dull.
Dark Tower comes out this weekend. Me and Lucas are gonna go watch it.
I don't really care.
Dark
I
what?
don't know. I'm not interested. The
Dark Tower. It's the new Idris Elba and Matthew McConaughey movie.
It's a
Oh,
He
okay.
doesn't want to see it because Matthew McConaughey.
Is Matthew McConaughey gonna pick his nose and rub a booger on something?
probably. He plays
might
like
happen.
the devil.
I think that's
okay.
something the devil would do.
flick his booger.
Yeah. The devil's
Whoa.
not a good person.
Oh, don't.
And then like how I imagine is like they've been trying to make that
No, I
movie
need
for
that car.
forever. And the thing is like I bet this is a long shot, but let's try to get Matthew McConaughey. And they call him and they're like, "Hey, you wanna be in this movie?" And he's like, all right." And they're like, "Oh my gosh, we got
Oh my
Matthew
God.
McConaughey."
All
And
right.
then they're like, "All right, let's go for another long shot. Let's see if Idris Elba wants to be in this movie." And they call him. He's like, "Chris, do an Idris Elba impression because I can't do it."
There is.
Imagine-
I don't have an Idris Elba impression.
But anyways, imagine I'm
Why
Idris
did you?
Elba. And I said,
Why do you
"Yeah,
think
I'll
I
do it."
have that in my back pocket?
Chris, have you ever done your Pearl Jam impression on the podcast?
My who impression?
Your
Pearl
Pearl
Jam.
Jam.
No, I have not done my Pearl Jam. I don't.
Oh
is that
my
royalty
gosh!
free? Can I do
you
that?
have to do it. Yes.
No, it's not.
Okay,
can do
so I
it.
can't do it then.
You
I
can do
don't-
it.
I
We
need
don't
to
make
use
money
it.
on
I
this. You
can't.
can do it.
That's true. So like we're not monetizing. So you can
No,
probably do
it's
it.
you singing. You can't. What,
No, I
what
need
do
the
you
music.
mean?
The music's better.
It's their
It
lyrics
makes-
though.
It helps me get into the. It's not their
He
lyrics.
doesn't
I
even
don't
say the
any words.
lyrics. Yeah, he
I don't
doesn't
even say
any
words.
to make it sound.
Hey, neither does Eddie Vedder.
Oh man,
could
that's a
look up-
call out. What if like he found out that we called him out that he doesn't actually say words?
But
He
he
probably
does. I don't
agree with
understand.
us.
He's like,
He
"How'd you
does
guys
say
know?
words.
That's my secret."
He's the only like guy from the grunge scene that's still alive. Like that was like a lead guy for the bands back then.
And he's the worst one.
No, he's not.
Yeah, why couldn't Kurt Cobain still be alive?
Kurt Cobain's
Me and
Me and
overrated.
Lucas said that other day. Kurt
Yeah,
Cobain
Kurt
is not
Cobain's
overrated.
awesome.
You need to shut your
Overrated.
poor mouth.
He's overrated.
Chris, go watch
Yeah,
Why do you think
MTV
he's overrated?
Unplugged.
Yeah, but if he hadn't have died, he wouldn't have been as like. Ugh.
Chris,
Yeah, he
You
would
wouldn't think
have.
he's-
listen to Where Did You Sleep Last Night during the MTV Unplugged and then tell me he's overrated. That's all I'm saying.
Is that the one where he's like in the green sweater and he's just like playing with just an acoustic guitar?
That's what unplugged means.
That's what the unplugged is.
That's
Well, no, I get that's
exactly
what that
what
means, but like I didn't know if it was the same video.
they did one unplugged set.
Yeah.
Most bands do one unplugged set, but those haven't been around for.
Yeah.
I don't know the last time MTV did music programming anyway.
So, question:
yes,
Are you all going to get the new Call of Duty?
No.
What?
I'm gonna have to see it first. Cause
Like, see
yeah,
how other
it's-
people like it?
yeah,
Yeah,
probably.
and see if there are microtransactions in it. Because if there are, that's
What do
not
you mean
going to be me.
microtransactions?
So like, if you have
go
to
buy
pay for
camo
certain
for your
guns.
gun, buy guns, buy.
Yeah,
Well, see, if it's just
that.
aesthetic, if it's just aesthetic, I
Oh,
don't
instead
care.
of just like
Yeah.
ranking up and getting them?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, or
'Cause that's
doing
what
challenges
they-
or something.
The Call of Duty 4 Remastered, that's what they added to it. And also with other guns and new maps and new map variants and all that stuff. And for me, it ruined it. Like, it's not the same experience that I was used to.
That's a shame.
Like ever since like COD 4, like Modern Warfare, or what was it, Modern
World
Warfare
at
2,
War
I guess,
and Modern Warfare.
and World at War, yeah. I
It's
mean,
just-
all those games were like even gameplay between people, and like ever since then, it's just not even.
Yeah, I completely agree with that.
What was the one that y'all bought while we were still living together?
Oh,
Like it had that laser gun.
That was Modern, or that was
Advanced Warfare.
Advanced
yeah,
Warfare.
Lucas.
Or Advanced Warfare.
Yeah, yeah,
Like
that's
that gun,
what it
I was
was. That one was
so
your boy
bad
Kevin
at
Spacey.
playing that. I was so bad at playing that, but I
Yeah.
got that gun and I did awesome. So like it's just unfair
was
when you
a
can just
wa-
buy guns.
Yeah, in hardcore, it was one shot kill, and it was automatic. I mean, I don't know how you could be bad with that gun, especially if nobody else is using it.
I
had
died.
another thought, but I don't know. I
So,
did
okay,
think
so
of a
on-
question. Oh
Oh wait, I was gonna go on. Like, is yours about gaming? Because mine's about gaming.
no, it's not.
So are you guys gonna? Oh, it's kind of on the same topic Luke's bringing up, but not World at War, or not World or World War II. But
Well, it's just called
are you guys
War,
gonna
yeah.
buy Star Wars Battlefront 2?
Maybe.
I'm in the same stance as I am in as World War II. I'm going to see the response it gets and then decide. Because the first one I was not a fan of, but
Well, doesn't it just
It
suck
seems-
that nowadays, like back when we were in high school and maybe early college, like when Call of Duty came out, like everyone pre-ordered it months before
Yeah.
and loved it and like looked
like
forward
5
to it
years
coming
ago,
out,
yeah.
like everything, because
But-
you just knew it'd be awesome. And there were like 3 or 4 of them that were all like really good.
yeah,
But nowadays,
there
it doesn't seem
were-
like there's any video games like that.
Yeah, at the
Like,
same
I'm gonna
time,
have to wait and
though,
see.
there were, you got, well, at least for me, you get 3 games for Christmas, and that's what you played all year.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
So you got the games
Yeah, that's true.
that everyone else got, and that you could get the most time out of. So, I mean, Call of
And that's
Duty
your
was
online
one of those
shooters.
games. Yeah. So,
For me, like I'm leaning more towards getting Star Wars Battlefront 2 because I think I would enjoy like the wave modes like they did on the first one. Because me and you played that
Yeah.
all the time, Lucas.
I really
I
like
think
the
that'd be
wave
a-
modes.
That would be enough for me to get it because I don't have a copy of the first one. But also like
Well,
E3
single
had
player
a
is what
lot of
everybody
good.
else is.
Yeah, there's actually going to be a story. I think that'll be good. That'll also be another benefit for me. And the E3 gameplay looked pretty good. It looks fun, like the different classes and stuff. They were a little bit more important than in the first one.
Yeah,
Also-
yeah.
Or go ahead, go ahead.
No, go. No, go ahead.
I was done.
Oh, you were done. I had to like because sometimes there's nothing to do at work, so I think of questions sometimes, and like not like a normal country. Like if you were traveling out of the country, you would say something normal like France or Italy or something. Maybe a country that's out of the way that nobody usually thinks about going to. Is there anyone that you've thought about that maybe you'd like to visit that's not like a popular tourist place?
Iceland.
Cambodia.
Yes, Iceland's awesome.
Cambodia. Really? No, you're joking.
I'm just
Okay.
joking. Yeah, I was joking.
I've been to
I'm interested.
Bangladesh. That one's pretty like nobody goes for tourist reasons.
Well, you didn't
But,
go for
like,
tourist reasons.
I
either.
didn't. I went for mission reasons, but like, I would like to go to like Uganda or something like in Africa. I think that'd be a cool culture to see. Because I feel like this is gonna sound it's gonna sound bad, but like I think all the Asian cultures, not like saying like all Asians. Or
Oh
something, but,
boy,
like,
here we
but,
go.
like, I feel like in Asia, the continent of Asia, most of your like living situations are very similar.
I love how he
I'm being
says.
serious. I'm not like
With
No,
all of
I know,
Asia,
I know you're
the
being
entirety
serious.
of the continent of Asia.
I know you're being serious, but I like how you're like, I'm not trying to be racist, but it's like that. He's cool, but
like I know they all have their own different cultures, but like where they
What do you
live
mean by
has
living
such-
situation?
So like when I went to Bangladesh, like there was a lot of slums and like it was kind of urban, but
Yeah.
not very high living standards.
How you know it's the most densely populated country in the entire world, right?
I know
India.
exactly.
I thought India
No,
was.
no, it's Bangladesh.
Mm-mm.
It's the same. It's the size of Arkansas with like the population of New York.
Oh,
That's
so
kinda
it's
like more
densely
close to the
populated, but
population
it
of
doesn't
New-
have the most people, right? Because
Yeah.
India
No,
has the most
it's
people, right?
It's such a
Yeah.
small country. Yeah, it's got close to it's got over 100 million people living in it.
Yeah, and like I feel like a lot of your Asian big cities are like overpopulated like that, and I would want to go to like Africa because most of your like living situations are spread out,
Mhm.
and you'd have to like backpack to each different one.
Did you know
There's,
also
like-
the least densely populated country is also in Asia?
Is it really? What is it?
It's Mongolia.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, so like literally, both of them are in the same continent. But I do understand what you're saying. But not all urban areas are. I mean, Tokyo, Seoul. I mean, those are densely urban
Those are
cities,
huge
but they're
cities,
not.
yeah. But like when I go to a country like for the same purposes I did for Bangladesh, I'm not going to like the high rolling cities. I'm going to the usually ones that are
Well,
lower
I was
in
asking for
stature.
a tourist reason, though. I wasn't just to visit and see.
Oh, to visit and see, I'm probably with Luke with Iceland. I think that'd be cool.
I think I would go to Greece if that
Greece.
Greece would
Okay,
also
that's
be
not a-
good. I want to go to Venice. Venice would be cool because like,
That's Italy.
Well,
I
I mean,
said
that's
out of the way.
Italy.
but
Yeah.
like it's one of the civil engineering wonders of the world. Is like their canals and stuff, and I want to see that.
I mean, that's my number one. If I could go anywhere in the world, I would want to go to Italy, but somewhere that's not as popular. I think Greece would be really cool to go see.
Yeah, because Greece fell off as a tourist destination when their entire
Yeah.
economy just bit the dust. So
Plummeted.
I want to go to
Well, that's
Switzerland.
I bet you
Switzerland would
could
be cool.
do a whole lot over there for.
Yeah, I actually
Look
seen.
cheap.
I actually read an article. You can stay there and live like well for $40 a day.
Oh
I
You
man,
don't even. I think you could live pretty well in Bangladesh for $5 a day.
I mean, how
Well,
much
I mean,
money do you
that's-
spend a day in America? I mean, I'm only spending like
well,
I'm
you
not
gotta
spending much
of-
equate.
I mean,
if you're like in a
that's-
hotel, you know,
Yeah, hotel.
Yeah.
I mean, that $40 a day is room,
all your
food,
food, travel.
travel, like
sightseeing.
everything. It's $40.
Well, like here, like this week, I'm staying with Lucas, so my room's free. But like food, I have to pay all my food. I'm thinking I'm
Yes.
averaging like $10 a meal.
Oof.
So like it's like about $30 a day because I'm
It's
having
not
to
good.
buy all
guys.
my meals.
Where are you guys at?
I don't know. We're still running from cops.
I just got a new paint job.
Let's see.
Yeah, yeah. The $30 a day on food isn't great.
Well, I mean, I'm like, it's probably actually less.
Did you know that for $30 a day you can feed a Kirby?
That's way. There's no way you give me
we
that
need
commercial.
we need some Sarah McLachlan music behind that.
Yeah.
No.
In the arms.
Oh my god, I want to jump off a cliff. I still haven't even been able to say my country.
Oh,
Well,
what
go
country? Yeah. but-
Now wait,
Chile.
let me guess. I want to guess.
Sorry.
He just said it. He already said it.
Oh, I didn't
What did he
hear
say?
it.
No, I didn't hear him.
Oh, well then guess
Oh.
then.
Chris you seem like a guy. I don't think you like hot weather, so I'm not gonna say a hot weather country.
No, listen,
I'm
I
gonna
know for
say-
a fact Chris hates hot weather because I've been
Yeah, I
geocaching
know.
with him in the summer.
No, I know he hates hot weather. He just does. He doesn't look like he just doesn't have that build for hot weather. You know?
Yeah.
Call me fat?
No, not like that. I'm just saying you're a cold. It takes a lot more to survive in cold weather because you got to
More
have
weight, you
you got to have weight, padding.
So you were calling me fat?
No. I'm just saying you're prepped for winter.
Oh, Jesus.
Like a bear's prep for hibernation.
It just keeps getting worse and worse.
Okay, I'm gonna
Keep digging
stop.
yourself a hole.
I'm gonna guess your country now.
Okay.
So, seeing that you don't like hot weather countries, or I don't think you do, I'm going to say you like. I want to say. Well, you've been to Ireland, so I know that.
I have been to Ireland, but I'm thinking of a country that's not popular for tourists.
Oh.
And it being Chris, a geography whiz, this could be,
It's gonna be very
Literally.
clear.
It could be literally any country.
yeah.
Well, I heard it.
Except for,
and,
like, I wouldn't go to
I
Saudi
figured
Arabia.
you would have picked somewhere more temperate, like around the 70s year round, but you didn't.
I didn't?
How
No,
about
I don't think so.
Slovenia?
Pennsylvania?
No,
No,
Slovenia.
Slovenia, no. Actually, it was... You want another guess, or you just want me to tell you?
Just
Nah,
tell
you
us.
just tell me now. I'm all
It was
out of guesses.
Chile.
That's the only country I know.
Oh, Chile.
Oh, Chile?
Yeah,
That would be awesome.
That'd be cool. I want to go
Chris,
to
do you
Argentina.
even know Spanish?
Hola. I can learn Spanish.
They don't speak Spanish down there. They speak Chilean.
No, they don't. They speak Spanish.
For South America, it's either Portuguese or Spanish.
On this
I thought
episode,
Brazil's
we have
only
Luke the
Portuguese.
retard.
Actually, in Suriname, they speak French.
Suriname?
Where the heck is that?
It's
Hey, do
right
y'all
next
like
to
my new paint
Guyana,
job?
which is right next to Venezuela.
What'd you say, Luke?
You like my new
You like
paint
his new
job?
paint job?
Yeah, is that a Karuma?
Speaking
Yeah,
of
it's my
Venezuela,
Yeah.
Where'd you get that?
I
What do you
read.
mean where I get it? I've had it.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, I thought you had like a graffiti style on it, but it's just like the type of paint.
It's just like gold color pearlescent. But
Yeah.
Yeah, or like green or something.
yeah. Speaking of Venezuela,
Yeah, Venezuela.
yeah. So I read an article this week saying that World of Warcraft in-game money is now worth more than Venezuelan. I don't know what the currency is in Venezuela.
I think
but
they have a peso or something, but whatever.
It's
yeah,
like
the
a
currency.
Biaco or it starts
Well.
with a B. I know that, but I'm probably butchering it.
Don't
I'm
matter,
sorry
it's
for
worthless.
everybody, but yeah, something like you can buy for
Like-
$1. You can get 8,700 and some odd current dollars in Venezuela, and in World of Warcraft, it's 8,505 gold for each dollar.
Dear
So
Lord,
it's-
that's sad. Fake
Yeah.
money.
So
Worth-
it's a small margin though, at least.
I mean,
Small margin? 8,000, Tyler.
Hey, I'm gonna go get us a
Wait, no,
helicopter
no.
and we'll all fly around.
Okay,
Okay.
go get us one.
8,000. That's not a small margin.
Wait, what were the numbers again? Say the numbers again, Lucas.
You said 1 to 8,000.
No, it's $1 of U.S. currency gets you like 8,700 in Venezuela and 8,500 on
Yikes.
World of Warcraft. So it's like a
So it's 200.
Oh,
200.
okay.
so
200 to 1
Yeah,
is
yeah.
still...
it's
bad.
still huge.
But like,
Yes.
if you take that 200 and divide it by a dollar, it's super small. Like,
200.
So like,
200
Well,
divided by
just to
$1
give
is
you-
$1 is 200.
Yeah, just to give you a reference
Divided
point,
by 1, 200.
it's like half a penny.
the Japanese yen exchange
Oh,
rate is
man.
111 yen to $1. And
And Japan has a booming economy.
yeah, that's the difference. Like, it's massive. The 200, I know it doesn't seem like a whole lot, but it is very large. And
No,
it's
it is.
kind
I
of-
understand, yeah.
It's honestly sad, like that an
Oh,
economy,
yeah.
especially one that's, which I don't know if they still are, but weren't they one of the world leaders in fuel for a long time.
They have
I'm not
more.
sure. Well,
Venezuela?
Venezuela has more oil reserves than like a lot of countries. I mean, they have huge oil reserves.
Luke, you're flying away from us. Yeah, that's what I thought,
Oh.
but
Yeah,
That's-
they do.
it's strange for them to struggle that bad whenever they have and
well, it's also their government is is basically a dictatorship. So
yeah. That's true. That's true.
I didn't think they were poor. Like they're not known for being like.
they're horribly
Poor.
poor.
Oh yeah, they
See,
are.
I never
It's
hit.
awful there.
I never knew that.
It's
Yeah.
it's a complete mess.
We make jokes all the time at work that we're going to move to Venezuela and become the new dictators.
I mean, it's that bad, Tyler.
Yeah, we're going to pull the penny scheme from Office Space and become the new dictators.
You have my stapler.
Kirby cannot fly a helicopter.
It's me,
I'm not
actually.
flying a helicopter, you idiot.
Hey, somebody
I know.
come
I'm
pick
just
me
saying
up.
that you can't.
Yeah, you can't do it. You can't drive either. That's all I'm saying.
But yeah, I mean,
Wait.
I was gonna say like because Tyler was talking about Chile not being temperate. I mean, the very nature of the country being so long north to south, it has pretty much every kind of climate you could think of.
Yeah, I was about to
So,
say
like,
it
here's the
depends
thing.
on
Are you
what
gonna go
part.
to every part of that country?
I mean, I was probably gonna go to the capital, but
Even Alaska. When I was in Alaska, I mean, we were on the water, and it would be like 55 degrees, and then you go inland to like Denali National Park, it'd be like 80.
in daggum, I didn't think it even got to the 80s.
Well, it didn't get to 80. It was like 75 for like
That's still
3
good.
days.
I mean-
78 for like 3 days. I mean, it was really warm. It was like shorts weather.
How was
I
it
mean, you get
going to bed and it was still daylight outside?
When you were in Ireland, do you remember how that was? Because it was daylight a lot in Ireland when I was there
Yeah.
in summer. It's about the
Really?
same, but a little
That's
worse.
sad. Well, I remember I woke up early one morning in Ireland, like I had to pee or something. And it was like 4:30, and the dawn was already
Yeah,
breaking. I was like,
daylight.
"What the heck is this?"
Yeah, it'd get dark at like 10:30, 11 at night, and then dawn would happen at. See, in Alaska, it would get dark at like, and it would never really get fully dark. It'd kind of be like, it'd be like partially dark, and it would get dark at around, let's see, probably like 11 at night, and then it would get bright at like 3:30 in the morning.
Oh man,
I do feel like the
Oh,
Eastern
nice.
Kentucky time zone is a little strange for that, for being dark or like light later during the morning.
Well, yeah,
Just because of how far east we are and the fact that our state is split in half for time zones.
yeah. Well,
So
I mean, yeah, I was
Wait,
going to
wait,
say
don't
the
take
same
off.
thing.
Yeah, so it's a very
Because like if you literally go 40 miles west of here, it gets dark an hour early than it does. Like it's
right.
super weird.
Yeah, it's not a common thing. Because I know, I mean,
Not a
people
lot.
I
Well,
know
I was
from,
going to say that.
especially from Chicago, they talk about it all the time, talking about it still being dark, like going to work and stuff, where they've worked in
Ugh.
Chicago, and it being light from the time that they wake up to like the entire time. So
Well, I mean,
I don't
it gets like
going to work
pretty
in the
light
dark.
around like 6:30 because that's when I go to work.
but during the winter, well, at least I know
Yeah,
for
right
me,
now it's
Yeah.
I wake up and it's dark. I go into work, it's dark, and I leave from work and it's dark. And that's
That would
that's
suck.
not fun.
yeah, that's not a good experience.
I mean, you just think of it like the further towards the middle of the hemisphere you go, the more average you are, and then the further you go
Yeah.
away from it, the more extreme you get.
I feel like at the equator
Does that
it's
make
12,
sense?
12 day, 12 night all year. I think. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. I think.
Okay, here's the
I'm
thing.
worried.
Where would
Here's the thing, go
you
for it.
like? So like, what's the? So technical difficulties, everybody.
Yeah.
The
Lord,
stream
don't
dropped a little
say
bit,
that.
but hey, we're back. Hey, I can edit it.
Your stream
But,
dropped a
um,
little bit?
Yep.
Yeah.
Can't
It's
have
like
stream.
it's like that time
Yeah,
whenever
yeah,
you're
we
like
stream.
13 years old and you experience some changes
Oh, jeez.
Okay, so back to my question. Where is like the craziest place you would be willing to go? Like, so the most
Chester,
dangerous.
Pennsylvania, South Philly.
Ukraine.
Willing.
Is that really
Does that mean
dangerous?
I don't receive like compensation?
Yeah, like you just go.
Oh man,
Like,
see that's different.
you wouldn't have to
because
pay to
you
get
put your
there,
you'd be
like-
putting your life on the line.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't think this is a
exactly.
good question. I don't
Russia,
want to put my life on the line just to go to a
Craziest
country.
place.
Ukraine.
Well, it would want to be. I would want it to be somewhere where I could like kind of at least look like the locals. You know, like not like Mexico City.
So like
Serbia.
Zimbabwe. I would never go to Mexico.
Yeah, not to.
I would never.
Inland
I would go to
Mexico is
Mexico,
actually
like the-
safe.
Lucas, you could fit in though.
The worst places in
Shut up.
Mexico are at the border. The rest of this country is not that bad.
Yeah.
Listen,
Yeah.
I've had family members that's gone to some very touristy spots and have gotten poison
Like Cancun?
from like Cancun, and have gotten
Wow.
like poison from the alcohol and
Alright.
stuff. And
Well, I don't
like,
drink alcohol.
there you go. But
I mean, you can't drink the water either.
You
I
can buy
don't know.
bottled water at the resorts, Tyler.
Yeah, I know.
Mexico.
I mean, that's what I had to do when I was overseas.
I don't know. I wouldn't go to Mexico. That's one place I
Or
don't
go to
think
Mexico.
would
I might be
go.
going there. I might be going there on a cruise in spring break.
Well, there you go. You
I
have
think the
spring break.
craziest place. Well, I mean, I get vacation, and Hillary gets a spring break from school, and so we'll probably just take vacation together.
Gotcha.
But
gotcha.
the craziest place I would go voluntarily. I'm gonna have to say would probably
South
be like
Philly.
Ukraine or maybe Russia. I don't know. Russia kind of
South side of
sketches me
Chicago.
out.
I don't know.
Oh,
I
they're
work
like,
with
don't-
you.
What do Russians look like? Like, do
Slavic
we kind
people.
of look like them?
Tyler, remember that
Can we
music
pass
video I
as
showed you?
Russians? Kinda.
That was
Suicide!
Russian. They look like that. Well,
So we kind of fit in. We could fit in there.
no, we don't. I mean,
So
there's a distinct Slavic look about them.
yeah.
That's racist.
It's not. It's not. Oh my God.
So your point.
That's
on
literally
the
whatever.
Ukraine. Going to Ukraine.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I work with somebody from the Ukraine, and she has said that she would not visit her country right now.
Oh, that's kind of sad.
Oh,
Right
with
now
all the
or
Russian aggression.
She
Like
said right
right now, just right now, because of all the like her parents still live in the Ukraine, and they have told her not to come. Like,
That's sad.
yeah, so like she wanted to go, I think this past year, and they just straight up told her that don't come.
Did they live in like Crimea or do you know?
I'm not 100% sure. It is I know it's a location close to that. I don't know if it's part
Sevastopol. I don't know.
I don't know. I could ask her.
I'm just Nah, it's not that. I don't want her.
Yeah,
Call her
Maybe,
right now.
like-
Phone a friend on the
yeah I'm
podcast.
gonna call her. I
Her
don't have
name is-
I don't know.
Dimrika
No.
Svetlana.
Sablana.
Her name's Betty.
Nope.
Betty
Her name's-
Crocker.
I mean, I feel like her first name wouldn't give away too much. Or should
But-
I not?
No, don't say it. We don't know.
Okay.
We'll refer to her as Slovenia.
Slovenia.
Another country. So did you hear about the Olympics? They're coming to Los Angeles
No.
2028.
Oh, really?
Oh, that's
I
cool.
did not hear about
Yeah.
that.
France,
Where's the next one
Paris,
at?
Paris. Or wait,
Paris, yeah.
2020 is in Tokyo. Paris is in 2024, and then LA is in 2028.
What Olympic event could you probably do?
Curling.
Oh my gosh, no.
Ping pong.
Curling.
Yeah,
Oh,
for
curling
curling
would
for
be
sure.
awesome.
For sure. Curling. Yeah.
You give
Oh
me
no, my helicopter. No.
you give me 3 hours
I'm losing
on
power. Chris.
the broom and I got you. I
Chris, I'm
first-
coming down for you.
I could do curling.
Yeah, those 3 hours would be to learn how to skate.
Yeah, well, you don't really have to skate because you're in regular shoes. You're like in ice shoes.
I could
Where
probably
you're like, you're not
play
skating.
basketball for the U.S.
No way. No way.
Okay.
No, I
Shut
definitely
up.
could. I could be on the bench and cheer for those people like none others.
Like, here's
Okay,
the thing.
yeah.
If I had to medal, like, none of them. But, like, I did shot put and discus in high school. I know how to do that.
There's one I'm not thinking of off the top of my head that I thought last time, like when I was watching the Olympics the last time. I was like, I could probably do that. I don't remember what it was though.
Okay.
I was legit watching. I was like, I could do that, but apparently it wasn't that good because I don't remember what sport it was.
I think the most impressive one I seen during the Summer Olympics was the rifling. Like where they shoot.
Water polo for me.
I mean, it was like the lady from West Virginia won it, and
Oh yeah.
the group she had on a playing card sized target was just insane. It was. I think she was the first U.S. gold medal this past year, but
Chris, I hate you.
it was insane.
The thing is, I think I could do rifling again, but I don't think I'd medal. Like, I shoot guns. Like, like, they shoot 22, don't they?
I think so.
I don't know.
I don't know for sure.
Like,
but
I
would
shoot a
assume so.
22 rifle and can hit, like, a squirrel pretty far away. I think I could hit a playing card.
You
Didn't we
shot
have
a squirrel.
Didn't
Shot
we
a
have
squirrel with a playing card.
friend that was on the UK rifling?
Cody Manning.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
it. Yeah, I knew there was somebody on it, but I couldn't remember who. They were the number one rifling team in the country, weren't they?
Yeah, they like won the
Well,
national
somebody
championship. I
from
think.
somebody from UK's rifle team was in the Olympics. I think for Germany.
For Germany?
For Germany?
I think so. Yeah.
Oh,
I didn't know we had that many foreign exchange students.
we have
Oh,
a
at the
lot.
biggest college in the state, really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we have quite a few.
Yeah.
Be kidding me. You have a library filled with the flags of the countries that have foreign exchange students.
No, one of the coolest things, I was at a basketball camp back in high school at the University of the Cumberlands, and they have every single flag of a
In their
country
gym.
in their gym, and like where it's from and what each, like what it represents and all that stuff. It was actually really cool.
I love flags.
Yeah, I do too. But it's
At
very
Moorhead, they
interesting.
had them in the student commons area.
Lucas, what happened to your
Uh,
like 50-foot wide American flag?
Yeah, that's what we had in our
It
apartment at one time.
is in my room back in London currently.
I've got a giant Kentucky flag that I haven't put back up yet.
I don't think I have a wall big enough to put it in my apartment. That's kind of sad. I didn't think about that.
I'll take it for my cubicle at work.
I don't think your cubicle is big enough for that.
Oh,
probably-
Lord.
Wrap your entire cubicle in it. It was massive. I want to come.
That'd
I
be
mean, I
awesome.
have a
People
window
just-
wall.
I want to come up with a backstory for it. Like it was flown over some fort back in something.
So you want to lie about it? That's what you want to do?
That's exactly what I want to do. Because you know,
Can sell
just
it at a yard sale.
picking it up at a yard sale is that's a boring story for $3. But I kind of wish I would have bought the Texas flag too, just to have it. Because
But you're not even
Send
from
me a
Texas.
Message.
I know,
Yeah, but it looks awesome.
it was the same size, and they basically would have gave it to me for like $2, and at the same time,
I guess you could have
was-
collected every state flag.
That would have been pretty awesome.
Except
Where would you
Ohio's
put 'em
flag.
all?
Ohio's flag sucks.
Yeah, I hate Ohio.
Wow, you can't call out another state like that.
Unless you're like listening
Their
from
flag is
Ohio,
garbage.
then you're awesome. But
Look, unabashedly, the flag is garbage. It's got 5 sides. Why?
Wait, what?
yeah,
Or 6 sides.
It's a hexagon?
No, it's just got. It's not a regular
Guys,
rectangle, so it's
I
got more
think I
than
might
4
have to get
sides.
off.
It's not how
Oh
this
my
works.
gosh,
but
you
okay.
can't just leave early. You beg to be on
Man.
here, and then you leave
I
early.
didn't beg.
He asked nicely.
Is that what you give to me, Chris?
Yeah. But if you look up Ohio's flag, it's like if you cut a triangle out of one side of a flag.
Oh, so it's like,
Like
there's a country's flag that's like that, isn't there? What
No,
is it? I'm
Nepal's
trying to
flag
think.
is not the same.
Oh, it's not?
No, Nepal's flag is like if you put two triangles on top of each other, one connected at the top and one connected at the bottom. It's like two right triangles on top of each other
Okay.
with a moon and a star in it. I think. Off the top of my head, I don't know. Sorry to all the Nepalese people out there if I have offended you in any way.
I mean, I can't say anything because I might have offended a lot of Asian cultures.
Out of
Don't
Don't they all live in the
Ukrainians.
same Don't they have a bunch of slums in Asia?
That's not how I
That's
said
basically.
it.
That's
Don't they
basically
have the
what
same
it's-
culture?
I
I
thought
try to
North
do
and
it
South Korea were
respectful.
one country.
I tried to do it respectfully.
Yeah.
I hope I accomplished it.
No.
Hey, it's at least better than when you referenced Japan in that one episode.
Look, I love the country of Japan. And all it has to offer, both in real life and in the digital world. I'm talking about anime.
I don't watch a lot of anime.
I watch
Pokemon's an anime.
quite a bit
Oh,
of
then I
it.
watched all of Pokemon.
Okay, I'm getting off. I'll see you guys. Thanks for having me on the
Uh,
podcast.
So,
Yeah, you're welcome. Thanks for being on
It's been
it.
fun.
Yeah. Do it again sometime.
I'm sure everyone has really enjoyed my insight to things.
For sure.
That's
We'll,
debatable.
we'll do it again.
Oh my god.
So, how long have we been going, Lucas?
Well, since I started the new stream, 13 minutes.
How long was the old stream?
I don't know.
Here, you guys vamp. I'll pull it up on Twitch and see.
Okay.
We can also edit this out.
Right. So,
That's true.
Chris, what animes do you watch?
I haven't watched a lot of anime. I watched a lot of anime when I was a freshman in college.
I still watch quite a bit of it. I like it.
Well,
I like some of it.
I watched Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah.
I had Netflix. That was the first year I had Netflix, so I just everybody likes anime, so I guess I'll watch a bunch of anime. I watched Gurren Lagann. I watched
Okay.
High School of the Dead, which needs a third season, by the way. That's a great show.
Did you watch Sword Art Online?
No, I didn't watch Sword Art Online.
Oh, you should
I heard
watch
I heard it was kind of okay, and then some people said it wasn't.
No, the original, not the Sword Art Online 2, but the first Sword Art
Mhm.
Online I thought it was really good. I really liked it. But
Okay, so the
See,
first
what else did I
stream was
try?
33 minutes.
okay, so we got
And-
another 30 minutes. Well,
Yeah.
really probably
15,
about 40.
15 to 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, I'm trying to think. There's a couple others I watched. I started watching Full Metal Alchemist. I didn't finish it. There's a lot of it.
Yeah.
What's the one that's on Netflix? The new one that's on Netflix, like Castle.
The Castlevania?
Yeah, I heard good things about it.
I watched it.
It's like 4 episodes, and apparently it's really, really gory. It's based on a video game, by the way.
Yeah, it is based on a video. SNES is the generation it came out on. I think.
Oh wow.
Don't hit me if I'm wrong. But
Wait,
I
it came
never
out on the
played it, I
Super
don't
Nintendo?
yeah, I think
Super
it was the
Nintendo
original
Entertainment
game.
System, yeah.
It might have been the NES, but for some reason I
Dang
want
on.
to say it's the SNES.
I'd
I
say
think
Super,
it's the
too.
first game. But the game itself is like the SNES, the old game is outstanding. The
Is it like really hard?
Oh yeah, it's very difficult. But the anime, the Netflix original anime that came out
Yeah.
a month ago or however long it's been, it wasn't the greatest in my opinion, but I thought it was very good. I thought
Are you talking about Castlevania or?
Yeah, Castlevania.
Okay.
But I did think it lived up to.
Oh, and I started to
video
watch Attack
game.
on Titan, but
I couldn't get into
You started
it.
watching what?
Attack on Titan.
Yeah.
It was way too creepy for me. I don't know why.
Yeah.
It just creeped me out.
Yeah, it's very. I don't know. I watched the. I think the. Well, my thing with the anime, I know the anime purist out there will probably hate me for saying this, but I like the English dubbed anime. That way I don't have to read it. And
Well, see that? Yeah, I do subtitles on everything I watch on Netflix, so that probably wouldn't affect me.
oh, okay.
See, I don't really like subtitles. Like, if I'm gonna watch, I'd rather do the English dub version too.
Now, but like
Except for
movie wise, like
Pokemon, I listen to the English dub version.
No, it sucks.
yeah, the that's one like I think it's Dragon Ball Z. I think is the other one where the Japanese version of it is a lot better than the English.
How's it a
dubbed.
lot better?
Just the voice acting itself. It's
Oh, okay.
it's just it sounds more like the characters, if that makes any kind of sense.
Well,
Ooh, I
like,
also wanted to start
I
One
don't know,
Punch
'cause,
Man,
like,
which sounds awesome.
for the English dub stuff, I've only heard the English dub person, so I wouldn't know what the other.
Well,
the
yeah, I
original
mean,
would
if
sound
you've
like.
Right.
happened upon the Japanese original, you can't.
Yeah. So
It's just,
One
it's
Punch
just,
Man. That's one I watched in the Japanese, and it's really good. I really like it.
I love the concept of it.
Yeah, the fact that the entire thing is him trying to find somebody
That he can actually fight. That's
that-
actually going to
yeah.
be decent, right?
that can actually stand up against him. But everyone he fights, it's just like the title, One Punch, and it's over. But did you ever watch Bleach?
I've thought about it, but isn't it like really long or something?
Not.
I don't know. I feel like it's.
extremely. It was. I think it's 5 or 6 seasons on Netflix and
Oh,
a
that's
couple
not
of
bad at all.
movies. Yeah.
I thought it was like a whole bunch of episodes. Never. Okay, 5 or 6
No.
seasons is doable.
Yeah. No. I really liked it. It's pretty good. And,
Also, back in the day, Cartoon Network had Toonami on Saturday nights late at night,
heck yeah, they did.
and sometimes I would stay up and watch those shows even though I knew nothing about them.
Yeah.
I watched a
Like-
couple episodes of One Piece, and then is Samurai Jack considered an anime?
I would consider it. Samurai Jack.
I watched Samurai Jack.
That's one that I really want to watch from beginning to end again. Now that I'm older, because I remember
Yeah.
loving
there's new
it.
seasons
I didn't,
out now.
I didn't understand
Yeah.
it as a kid. It was just not for me, I guess. I was like, okay, is this
Right.
weird thing? This guy? I don't know.
I thought the.
I bet if I watched it now, I'd like it a whole lot better.
Yeah, I thought the action and everything in it was amazing as a kid, but I didn't really follow the story of it. So,
Yeah.
I basically watched it whenever it was on. I didn't plan it out like, oh, it comes on Saturdays at this time. I have to watch it, but
Yeah.
I do want to watch it.
I mean, the only show I do that with now is Game of Thrones.
I
That's the
watch-
only show that's going to make me set aside time.
Yeah.
I do that with The Walking Dead. But yeah, I
Couldn't
know you
care
guys
less
aren't
about
big
The
into
Walking
Walking Dead.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's the one show I want to watch when it comes out, and it's mainly because the people I work with, I'll watch it, and if I don't watch it, I get it spoiled when I go into work on Monday.
I haven't heard anything about the new season. So, like, I've done really good of staying inside of a bubble.
Wait, for Walking Dead or for Game of Thrones?
Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones.
There hasn't been too much that's crazy spoilerish yet, honestly. Nothing that's happened has been really like, whoa, holy crap. I mean, there's been some totally dope stuff that happens. You're like, that's super sick.
Right.
But, like, there's nothing that's, like, considered a huge spoiler. I mean, people... yeah. I don't know.
This weekend
It'd be
is
an
whenever
argument.
I'll watch it. Whenever I start it, I'll watch it. I'll probably watch it all this weekend, all the way up to the point where it's at now.
How many episodes are you behind on?
Just the new season. So
There's only 3 episodes.
Well, on Sunday there will be 4.
Oh, yeah, okay.
So 4 episodes.
Do they only do 8 episodes a season?
with this season?
No, the first 6 seasons were 10, and then this one's 7, and then the next one's 6.
Oh, okay. I thought there were 8 episodes this season.
I
think
plan
it's
on watching all of
8
them like in
seasons.
a row when like they're done because I have coworkers that have them on Blu-ray. Just because I don't have any access to watching them right now, other than illegal download, and I don't want to do that.
You don't have to. You can legally stream it, Tyler. You don't have to legally download it.
Yeah, but you have to pay.
Yeah, you
No,
can get
you
a
don't.
3-month trial and crank it out.
I know somebody on Twitter that watched the entirety of the first 6 seasons in 1 week before the premiere.
Oh yeah, you could easily
All
do
60
that.
episodes.
You could easily do that.
That's crazy, though, to me.
Yeah.
I don't know if I would have been able to do that. There's just so much that happens in that show. There's no way I could take it in and process it.
Yeah, I don't think you would get the same effect from each episode.
No.
But I do think, I mean, you could easily do it because it's okay. For instance, I'm in the 4th season of House of Cards, I think,
Mm-hmm.
and
Yeah.
it's kind of difficult to, like, for me. I know for a lot of people that it's binge worthy.
Like Chris.
Yeah, but it's
I had to split up as much as I liked the 4th season. I had to split it up a couple.
yeah.
Like even I had to split it up. I don't know. Probably because I was getting ready to graduate college. I didn't have as much time to just sit around and.
I think what killed it for me is I seen what happened, or the last thing that happened.
And it
like
didn't. Oh.
3 or 4 things before I was like, oh well, this has to happen, and it happened.
You got
And-
spoiled at the very end of the season?
No, like I'd seen it coming.
Wait,
Like it was.
how?
Hold on. I don't know what you're thinking of. I'm thinking the last thing I seen is where he got shot by Lucas.
Oh. Oh, okay, fine, never mind.
Lucas, you tried to assassinate the president?
Not me. It was somebody else. But
Sure, that's a likely story.
yeah. But
I mean, you saw the aftermath of that, I guess?
yeah, I saw him getting shot.
Well, I kind of expected that to happen too.
Yeah, and it just kind of, I don't know, there hasn't been a single, since the first season on, there hasn't been a single thing where I've been like, holy crap, I did not see that coming. To the point where I'm at now.
I'm praying that this happens, and you think, I'm afraid you're going to see it coming too, but hopefully you don't.
Yeah.
Because you're so hard to get with that stuff.
Yeah. I think, with
I don't
House of
understand how you
Cards,
do it.
I knew where he ended up, morally, because
Yeah.
Luke, that was just on the podcast, he was my older roommate, and he watched it, and I watched a few episodes of it with him. But I think, okay, this is what I'll take it back to. I think my biggest problem with it is, oops, I think I actually just joined a online session. But anyway, I'll take it back to Breaking Bad. where so my problem with Breaking Bad, I never finished. I watched the last 3 episodes of Breaking Bad, and I was like, oh, I didn't expect him to get to that point where he was just ruthless kind of thing. Like, where he was just like, no nonsense, like, this has to be done. Like, and
I
that's
couldn't
it.
get past the first season. I don't know. I just got bored with it.
It does
It picks
get,
up.
It does get a whole lot better after the first season. I will say that, but my biggest problem with it was the fact that Walt, or that was his name, right? Okay.
Yeah, Walter White. Yeah.
Yeah, he would, like, whenever it would come to like killing somebody or sabotaging somebody or like ruining somebody's life, like to that point, he would constantly be like, no, I don't want to do it, I don't want to do it, I don't want to do it, for like 4 episodes, and then he would do it. And,
Well, it was he had an internal struggle.
right, I understand that for the first couple, but I feel like
He's also
once you-
escalating what he does too.
I mean, to a certain point, not really. Like,
Okay.
once he
Howard
kills somebody,
doesn't plan on watching it ever.
yeah, once he kills somebody, like, if that person has to die, I don't think you should have that same, like, for the first. Okay, so where I stopped watching it was, I think, the episode before he kills the chicken dude.
Gus?
Okay.
Yeah, Gus.
Yeah.
And I think the last episode I actually watched was whenever he killed when Jesse killed the scientist that was getting ready to replace Walt. And
Yeah.
then Walt rolls up out of nowhere and runs over the 2 assassins that are going after Jesse and shoots them in the head, and then it's just like, get in the car. And it's like, you show so much remorse for having to do it, and then once you do it, you're just so matter of fact about it. And that's
He's got to I think he's just got to block it out in his brain, or else he's just going to break down over it. And then eventually, he just becomes so hardened to it, he doesn't even care.
right, but I don't know, it just didn't set with me. I don't know. I don't know. It just didn't set with me. That's the best way I can describe it. It didn't interest me. Like the drama leading up to it, and then the payoff whenever you knew what was going to happen, even though that you could see he was struggling with it and all that stuff, I didn't really care.
But you said you did watch the last 3 episodes of the show, period.
Yeah, I did. That was the first 3 episodes that I watched.
Oh, well,
Like,
that's
ever.
yeah. It's way harder to. Well, then it's way harder to watch the first stuff first. Oh man, that's a horrible way to start that.
Yeah, and I think
Because
I think to that point, I think if I watched it from beginning to end, I think I would have had more of an appreciation for it. But where I was to the point where I knew he was going to get to that point, I didn't expect it to take 5 seasons to get him there. So, I don't know.
Okay.
But that's just-
Yeah, it's. I mean, if you know what's happening before it happens, I guess it's kind of hard to. How did
So-
you end up watching the last 3 episodes first?
Because
Again,
Luke watched it when we lived with him.
Yeah.
Oh. Daggum.
So to a counterpoint of a show that I actually like, Dexter
Oh
stayed,
boy.
in my opinion, stayed very true to the character the entire series. to the point where, like, I mean, I know he was a serial killer and didn't feel anything and all that stuff, but his internal struggle, well, one was living up to the code that he was given, and the other one is the fact that towards the end he started realizing that he was supposed to feel certain things, and he was trying to live by those and become better for his son, but he realized that it was impossible, kind of thing, and that he
I've heard that Dexter is like
couldn't
one of the
do
worst shows for like after it hits the end of season 4 and it just fell off a cliff.
You're thinking Lost.
I've never.
No,
I'm not.
Dexter,
I'm thinking of Dexter. I
Dexter
promise.
is. A lot of people think Dexter is one of his. And to a point, the first 4 seasons of Dexter are amazing. Like, they are some of the best TV that I've ever watched. Like, they are top notch. The 5th season is really, really hard to watch. The 6th and 7th season, I think, are right on par with the first 4, specifically the 7th, and the 8th season falls back off, like, bad.
Oh, okay.
I think the 8th season is probably the worst season of it by far, and that's the final season.
That's kind of a shame.
Yeah, I do like. I mean, I know a lot of people don't like the finale to Dexter, but I think that was the only possible way to end that show.
Oh.
But I don't know.
I don't think I've had a show like that I don't know. I don't watch a lot of TV anymore except for Game of Thrones, so I don't know.
I watched a lot of Netflix.
I mean, sometimes I do. And I have like bouts of watching a whole bunch of Netflix shows. And then I'll go dark for a couple of weeks or months. I mean, I still haven't started the 5th season of House of Cards.
Yeah. Well, I haven't watched
I don't know.
anything since, and that's been probably 3 or 4 weeks. I've been watching movies instead of.
I haven't watched a lot of any TV show. Like, I'm keeping up with Snowfall, which is
I don't know what that
an
is.
FX. It's an FX
Yeah, it's
show.
about how cocaine was.
Came to America.
Yeah.
And then, like, I keep up with Legion, which is an X-Men show. And then Walking Dead. And I think that's about it.
I did not know Legion was an X-Men show.
Yeah.
Apparently, it's really good.
Oh, it's super good. I'd also watch MacGyver, but I don't think it's getting a second season, sadly.
Thank God.
Yeah. For real. No.
Reboots are horrible.
Yeah, they really are.
TV
I mean-
reboots are horrible.
Granted, it wasn't great, but I liked it because I've watched all of the old MacGyver, and it's off Netflix now.
Watch Quantum Leap.
Sheesh.
No.
What?
What do you mean you don't
What
like?
is that?
What, you got something against Scott Bakula?
I don't know what
Oh.
Quantum Leap is.
A boom, boom,
Well,
boom, boom.
you gotta watch it.
bang,
It's-
bang, bang, bang.
It is my favorite old TV show.
My favorite old
it's
TV
awesome.
show is Magnum P.I.
Magnum P.I. is pretty good.
My dad loves Magnum PMI. You ever?
Magnum
You guys
PMI.
remember? Whatever. Sorry. Do you guys remember Nash Bridges?
No.
It had Cheech in it,
Oh,
and like the opening song was Steve Miller's "Fly Like an Eagle."
I don't know what that is. Like the only time the first time I watched the older TV shows, like usually the only time I would do that is on vacation when we were like in the hotel, because sometimes the hotel TVs had like old TV channels, and they
Yeah.
would just play old TV shows on it. And then I started watching Magnum P.I. in Florida of all places. And I was like, and I loaded the theme song. I was like, dang it. I was like, yo, this is so cool.
Yeah.
I don't know.
My parents. I actually think I discovered Quantum Leap by myself. I think it used to play on G4 all the time back whenever G4 was a thing.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
To Attack of the Show.
Heck yeah, Attack of the Show was awesome.
Yeah, I agree
It
with
was
that.
awesome.
Until, what was his name? Kevin Pereira? Was that his name?
Yeah.
Until he left, that's whenever it,
Who took over after him? Chris Hardwick?
I have no idea.
no, not Chris Hardwick.
I like Chris Hardwick.
Yeah, I do too, but it wasn't
I like him, yeah.
Chris Hardwick that got on the show. I think they wrote
Didn't
Yeah.
Olivia
Yeah.
Munn leave first, and then
it
they got
was,
somebody else, and then
Candace.
then he stayed for a while.
Something. She was
Parker from
Candace Parker, I think.
the basketball player. No, the basketball player was Candace
no,
Parker.
not Candace Parker. No, it was something Candace, and they had that chick that was
Tar's
on
sister?
Playboy.
Don't you dare bring
Yeah.
her into this. She's a saint.
I forget her name too. She was in the Hardee's commercial. I know that much.
Sarah Jean Underwood?
Yeah, that's it.
She was in a Hardee's commercial. All right,
Yeah, she was.
that'll work. Oh shoot!
Candace. What was her name? What was her last name?
Sarah Jean
I-
Underwood was super active in all of G4. Like, it was the tag of the show.
Yeah, she did the
Correct,
feed
okay.
and all that.
Wasn't that British chick that did the feed? Hello?
Wait, what?
Sorry, I was trying to think.
Wasn't the British? Oh. I was like, wasn't there a British chick that did the feed or something?
I think there was a British chick that did the feed, but I know Sarah. I know she did it too.
Yeah, I know who that is.
Yeah, well, at least I think she did it too. I could be wrong. Candace Attack of the Show. Candace Bailey.
You'll be okay.
Yeah, that's who
That's
it
a
was.
generic, and I have no idea who that is.
Yep.
Well, I think this
Oh.
was a good stopping point.
Yeah, because we've
Yeah.
ran out. We've ran out of
Yeah,
gas.
we pretty much just rambling.
For,
That's fine.
for an episode that we didn't have topics for it, I don't think it went that bad.
No.
Could have went a whole lot worse.
We stuck with pop culture and stuff, so that's good.
Yeah.
Well, if you liked this episode, even if you didn't, check us out on YouTube, Podbean, Google Play, and
If you
iTunes.
didn't like it,
We'd love to hear your comment or your
playing traffic.
your review of it,
Yeah.
or just give us some
Review a different
criticism.
episode than this one.
Yeah, our last one's
Review,
probably
like-
one of our best ones.
Yeah.
At least, if you don't like this episode, yell at us in the comments.
Yeah, or
Yeah.
you can tweet at us at btstatic,
Yeah.
or
I love
email
abuse.
us btstatic.pod@gmail.com. So those are the ways to outreach to us. And if you didn't like what we talked about this episode, give us some topics.
Yeah.
And you can do that
We
by
are-
reviewing or contacting us.
Easily swayed.
Yeah, we'll talk about anything except politics. I usually try to steer clear of that because I don't know a lot.
Oh boy, you want me to talk about politics with you, boy?
Also,
Nah, I'm good.
Some bulletproof now, are you?
if you're going to try to troll us, please be clever so it's fun. That's all I'm saying.
If it's not clever, I'll just mercilessly attack it.
Yeah, there you
It'd
go.
be
Yeah,
more
Chris
fun for
runs
me,
our
to be
Twitter.
honest.
But yeah, this has been it. Hey, we're better than
Yep.
static.
I
Not this
apologize
time.
for the echo.
Yeah, I'll try to fix it in the audio editing.
But
But yeah, see you guys.
Wouldn't it be crazy? But you still amaze me.